Welcome to Inclusive Radio.
Before we kick things off tonight, we're going to talk to Laura Whiteley-Burns from Rigel about an upcoming food and clothing drive. Hi, Laura. How are you?
I'm well. How are you, Dean?
And what do you got to share with us tonight?
Well, listeners, I'd like you to know that between Monday, November 28th and Wednesday, December 14th, if you can please come by 220 Cranbrook, which is our head office at Rigel Sports for Community Living, with a non-perishable food item or a coat, that would be wonderful. We are hoping to donate these items December 15th or 16th to Neighbor by Neighbor or the Good Shepherd, as they are always in need of food and coats, especially during this time of year.
Okay, welcome back. Tonight we have Liam and Liesel from Green Ventures popping in to the Radio Shack to discuss what's coming up with Green Ventures. Andrew Ong from Rigel Supports for Community Living swings by to talk a bit about upcoming events at that agency, as well as to share a song with us. Later on, we're going to be playing a song by Joran, a great French-Canadian musician. Not only that, but she's doing audio spots for us. A station identification. She sent me a couple this week, and I'm really excited about it. I first came across Joran's music back in 2007. The band I was in at the time was on a tour. We were going east, and we stopped for the night in Montreal. And we were in a store, a record store, in the Saint Denis and Ontario Street area, the Latin corridor. And I picked up her CD. I've always loved cello, and something about the CD made me think I was in for something very unique and very entertaining. And so, I purchased it, loved it. Anyways, we'll play something a little later on. We're going to start things off by playing a couple tunes from the band A Sea of Gold in Burgundy. They're from Niagara Falls area. Actually, they're going to be here in a couple weeks doing an interview and jamming, I believe. So listen for that in a few weeks down the road. Their songs tonight are, let me see here, I'm trying to read it. Oh, there we go. Midnight Rain and Palace of Fate. Okay, here we go. Take it away, Aaron.
You're listening to Inclusive Radio, providing a voice for everyone.
Looking through a notebook written in my messy hand. I found some things I said about you that I just didn't understand. And I guess you never can get some things back. It's me or you, it's all the past. I guess you never can get some things back. No, I've tried. I seem to stay up in the moonlight. I got something on my mind, and my mind just races through the darkness into the constant beat of time. I hear the ticking of a clock now. I see you dancing in the night. Some things back. If it was me or you, it's all the past. I guess you never can get some things back. No, I It's like midnight rain. It's like midnight rain. It's like midnight rain. It's like midnight I guess sometimes it just seems easy when you stare out through the frame, looking out into the darkness, and you feel that midnight rain, and it's like rain down on me, rain down on me, rain down on me, rain down on me. Put the past behind you. 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 'Cause it's like midnight rain. It's like midnight rain. The sunrise horizon is your womb. The sunset horizon is your mouth. Live in the palace of face, and in the temple of destiny. Then in the palace of face, then in the temple of destiny, there is a river that flows out from ecstasy. There is a river that flows out from this. There is a river that flows out from the tree of life. There is a valley where the soldier lives. I wear the cloak of a witness. I stand among the waters of libation. I have nothing to fear. I hold a heart of welcome to each of my relations. I have nothing to fear. I have nothing to fear. Come and meet me down in the valley. There is a river that flows from love. There is a river that flows from love. Open stays upon your lips. There is a river that flows out from ecstasy. There is a river that flows out from bliss. There is a river that flows out from the tree of life. There is a valley where the soldier lives. From the curses we cast to the blessings we blow, to the promises made and the promise that breaks. We each come from long lives of corrections and mistakes. From the heavens, oceans, to the rivers and lakes, there is a river that flows out from ecstasy. There is a river that flows out from bliss. There is a river that flows out from the tree of life. There is a valley where the soldier lives. Sunrise horizon is your home. Sunset horizon is your mouth. Then from the palace of fate, then from the temple of destiny, then from the palace of face, then from the temple of destiny.
Well, the rain keeps on coming down. It feels like a flood in my hair. And that road keeps on calling me, screaming to everything lying ahead. And it's a winding road I've been walking for a long time. I still don't know where it goes, and it's a long way home. I've been searching for a long time. I still have hope. I'm gonna find my way home. I can see a little house on top of the hills, and I can smell the ocean, the salt in the air. winding road I've been walking for a long time, and I still don't know where it goes. And it's a long way home. I've been searching for a long time, still have hope. We're gonna find our way home. Still have hope. One day we'll find our way home. I've been searching for a long time. Still have hope. We're gonna find our way
Don't go away because there will be more music to come up.
You're listening to Inclusive Radio.
Yeah, you are.
Hi, I'm Rachel from Empowering Support Services. We're an adult day program servicing the Hamilton and surrounding areas. We also offer respite services. You can check us out on Instagram and Facebook or at our website at www.empoweringsupportservices.ca.
Lawson Ministries is gearing up to get active this summer. We're currently in the early stages of our Let's Ride program for 2022, a fun and exciting way to learn how to cycle and get involved in some really fun group bike rides. If this sounds interesting to you, visit lawsonministries.org/Let's Ride to learn more.
Being in human services is cool because, in essence, you're paid to be human, paid to explore the commonalities of the human condition, paid to discover the incredible diversity of the human spirit, paid to spend your day doing something that matters, that makes a difference, something that you can be proud of. Done right, you've chosen both a job and a passion, both a passion and a mission, both a mission and a purpose. There are those who spend their lives looking for purpose. You will rise to it each morning. And that's a hell of a way to start the day.
The words of Dave Hingsberger. Please check out www.openfuturelearning.org.
Hi, I'm Kim Morgan. I'm the coach at the Hamilton Sports Challengers, which is a sports club for persons with disabilities. Presently, I'm coaching with the Hamilton Challenger Baseball Association in their off-season with their sports program. My contact information, if you're interested in sports for persons with disabilities, is KMORGAN17@cogeco.ca.
Hi, this is Peter Marks. I'm director of the Center for Conscious Care. We provide training, primarily agency-based, but they include families, for supporters of people with developmental disabilities. We've now trained over 3,000 people in the province of Ontario over the last 12 years or so. And any questions you may have, or if you'd like just a follow-up call, just give us a call or go to our website, centerforconsciouscare.ca, and we'll get in touch with you.
Hey there, are you looking for a fun social group that is welcoming to members of the LGBTQ+ community who identify as having an intellectual disability? Well, Sparkle Friends is likely for you. We meet at 333 King Street East on the 2nd and 4th Thursdays of each month. Come on by and check it out for a good time. No expectations except for a warm and welcoming environment. For more information, email lgbtq.id@gmail.com.
Rigel would like to thank LMB Mechanical for their sponsorship of our annual golf tournament. The proceeds from our tournament go towards our accessible housing project.
Hey everyone, this is Danielle from the Hamilton FASD Collaborative. We are a group of 13 Hamilton agencies who have been working together since 2005 to develop awareness and supports in regards to fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. We provide community education and training, in-service training, as well as case conferences for our Hamilton community. To reach out to our collaborative, if you're interested in any of our services, you can head on over to our website at fasdhamilton.ca or check us out on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook at FASD Hamilton, CA.
Hi, I'm Liesl Knight Messenger, and I work at Green Venture, which is a local environmental nonprofit. You can check us out on our social media or our website, greenventure.ca, to get involved in various kinds of stewardship activities, learning about environment. You can volunteer in various different ways or join some of our programming. And we really hope to be able to see more Hamiltonians making those choices to have greener practices in their lives and to make our community a climate champion.
Hi, I'm Melanie Tejas. I'm the Artistic Director of Hamilton Children's Choir. If you know a young person, they could be as young as 4, they could be 14, they could be 24 years old. If they like to sing, we would love to have them come sing with us. We are in our 48th season, and you can find out more information online at hamiltonchildrenschoir.com.
Hi, my name is Andrew. I work at the Burlington Habitat for Humanity Restore, and I invite you to go treasure hunting at your nearest Habitat for Humanity Restore.
You're listening to Inclusive Radio.
Okay, tonight we have Liesl Knight Messenger and Liam Weiner here in the Radio Shack from Green Ventures, right?
Right on.
What are you guys going to be sharing and talking about with us tonight?
Tonight we're talking about all the youth programs that Green Venture has going on for youth in the city and to engage in climate conference and action.
Okay, so what's coming up next? What do you want to promote right now?
So right now we have a few things. Might be after this comes out, but we have before this comes out is the Youth Climate Conference.
Yeah.
So
what's the date on that?
That's Sunday, December 4th.
Oh, it'll be after.
Yeah. So
sorry. Yeah, try not to hit that.
Sunday, December 4th, we have a Youth Climate Conference for youth in the city to come and listen to guest speakers, engage with booths, engage with other youth. And then on December the 13th, we have a clothing swap that we've been planning.
Okay.
So it's for people around Hamilton to come and swap clothes, grab some clothes, donate some clothes, just reuse and upcycle what we have.
And where will that be?
That's at Eco House, so 22 Beavers Drive.
That's your main building?
That's the main building, yeah.
Okay, great. What else, sir?
Right now, we also have some of our programs for high school students. So we have something called the Youth Stewardship Program.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, so that's for Hamilton high school students to develop professional skills and develop a project. And we actually supply mini grants and stuff like that for them
really?
to create a project and then engage that project and try and get more youth involved in climate action in Hamilton.
Okay, so I'm a student right now in high school. I want to get involved with the stewardship.
Yeah.
Right? How do I go about that?
All right, so there's a few different ways. Mainly you could contact us on our Instagram. So we have 2 Instagram accounts. We have the main Green Venture account, which is just Liesl, if I'm wrong, Green Venture on Instagram. And our Green Venture Youth on Instagram. And then you could also email us, and that's at coop@greenventure.ca.
And how long does the whole process take? From me signing up as a student to become a steward, what are we looking at? A week, 2 weeks?
It's quite a few weeks, but it is sort of, it's not, it's some independent work, and it's not really, it's not that big of a commitment to take on. So it's spread out over a few weeks.
Okay.
We're actually wrapping up our current iteration of the program right now.
Sure.
There's 2 weeks left in the students that we have with us at the moment
All
who
right.
have been working on urban forestry. Our next session is going to be on fast fashion, and we haven't officially dropped the date that's going to be starting yet, but we do have pre-registration available for that one. And so it is a couple month commitment.
Okay.
And it'll be you meeting about once a week. Sometimes a combination of in-person and virtual, and like Liam said, you'll be able to work with the group, learn different professional skills, and also build to a stewardship project. Now, it won't be every week for that entire month, couple month period, because
Right.
you'll have some weeks off to kind of work on your project and all of that kind of stuff. As we get farther along, it'll get spread out a little bit more. But it's a really great opportunity to get hours, because you can get 20 hours and stuff from that.
Towards your co-op?
Towards volunteer hours that high school students need to graduate.
Yes, okay. Yeah, it's been a while since they didn't have that when I was in high school. So.
Yeah, we have the 40 we have to get. So
you're a student currently?
Yeah, I'm in high school. I'm a co-op student with Green Ventures.
You want to give a shout out to your school?
Bishop Ryan.
Yay, Bishop Ryan.
It's interesting there. But all of our programs, even people attending the conference can come out, and when they come out, they actually get hours for that.
Nice.
So one of our more casual programs is the Youth Quake program. So that's every other Wednesday, and that's just a virtual drop-in, sort of online or in person, to talk with other youth.
Great. Now, a grant. How does the grant work? Does it go to the student? Does it go to you? Who's manipulating the grant? I need to know where the money's coming from.
Yeah, so we do give out the grant. It goes directly to the students once they show us their project, and then they can use it to work towards the project in specified areas that they need funding for to continue the outreach and make it a bigger thing. Yeah.
Is there a cap?
I'd have to get Liesl to answer that one.
There you go.
Yeah, so we do call it a mini grant, so it's not a ton of money that we have available, but we kind of base it off of the need and what different groups are looking for. So typically we'll say try and stay under $100 or $200.
Okay.
But it's kind of the idea being that we want to help get students set up and ready to go forth and do these things in the future as well.
Yeah.
So we actually like have them go through the grant writing process with us, and then
very nice.
and then then we'll look at that and we'll kind of assess like what's the need here and what do we have the capacity to fund as well, because we also run off of.
So basically, you're housing the grant, like they're going under your banner, or is it you've already accumulated a grant for the students to come in and do this?
So we have funding for our youth stewardship program that
Right.
we have gotten
Okay.
from other sources, like other grants that we may have applied for, or wherever we're funding that. And then we have that certain piece of money that's set aside for this program that then we're able to give to the students to complete their stewardship projects.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
And you mentioned there's a workshop on how to write grants. Is that open? Do you guys teach people how to write grants, or is it just for the high school kids? Just for Liam here.
So some of these workshops that we do with youth and professional skills are kind of just for them. But we this session, and I think we may do this going forward as well, we'll combine the youth stewardship and youth quake participants together.
Okay.
And so on a youth quake week, we may do one of those professional skills, and like grant writing is one of the professional skills that we
Sure.
discuss
Absolutely.
in the youth stewardship program. So if that does correspond, then our youth quake is open to a little bit of a broader range.
Right.
So our youth quake age range is 14 to 24,
Yeah.
and then we also have the opportunity for like volunteer coordinators, people who are 25 to 30. If they wanted to help support that, they could kind of volunteer to come in more of a leadership role as well.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. I'll tell you right now, they're not teaching grant writing at Bishop Ryan, so
They're not?
No.
See, that's a show. That's a topic for another show. Like talking about the educational system and what should be being taught and stuff. Maybe not right now. We'll talk about that, but you'll come back, right, Liam? And we'll talk about it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
But yeah, unique program to learn unique skills is what.
Wow, the wind's really picking up. Can you hear that?
Yeah, it's been rocking. It was rocking my car driving down here.
It's crazy. Can we highlight and expand a little more on your clothing swap?
Yeah, for sure. So the clothing swap is happening December 13th. So we have a window from December 5th to December 12th for Hamiltonians to come to Eco House and donate their clothing. And you don't have to donate to show up. That's the great thing about the clothing swap, is that you can just stop by and grab stuff for free if you need to.
Very nice.
We're hoping to we have a suggested donation if people are able to donate. You know, it really helps out and it lets us do more. But at the same time, we want to open it up for everyone. So anyone who wants to come down can and grab clothes and donate for free. You don't have to donate to come. So it's a great opportunity.
Is this the first time you guys have done this?
No, actually, no. We've done a few before, at least one.
This will be our third clothing swap.
Okay.
So we did one in the spring this year and one in the winter last year. That was our first swap.
Yeah.
So we're hopefully getting good at it.
Okay.
That's always the goal.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it'll be in a similar format. If you have participated in our clothing swap before, it's running from 4 to 7 on the 13th. And if you do sign up on Eventbrite, which you can get through our website on upcoming events, you sign up for like a time slot, just because we don't have a huge space. So being able to kind of like, if you decide I'm going to come between 4 and 5 or 5 to 6 or 6 to 7, and that just kind of helps just space everyone out. Now you can come without signing up on the Eventbrite.
I was just going to say,
but that can just make it so that we know like when we're expecting people and stuff like that.
It sounds very cool. Any other highlights from other programming you want to touch on before we call it a day?
Yeah, we have another program that we're doing, and this one is for all of Hamilton. And it's a volunteer opportunity for anyone in the city. You can sign up by contacting us through our Instagram or email, and it's to help build a database for Hamiltonians. So it's going to be an app that people can look on, and then you find a piece of garbage, or you're throwing something out, like you want to get rid of a pair of shoes, you don't know where, you don't want to throw it out, so you go on the app and you can search up, where do I put these shoes, and it's going to list a whole bunch of places in Hamilton so that we can be reusing these things. But to do that, we need to build a database. So that's something that's kind of like, what is a database? But it's just helping out by just looking up some spots where people can donate in Hamilton and helping us build that list. So
very cool. Very, very cool.
Yeah. It's called the Waste Buster app.
Right.
And it was actually developed by a group of girls in York region, I believe. They were between grades 4 and 7, and they developed it as part of like a robotics project.
Oh my goodness.
And so they made it for that region, and they actually also made a version for Victoria, BC as well. And so they brought this to Hamilton, and they were really wanting to be able to expand it, but so they basically are giving us the code for it, and
Very
then
cool.
we need to build that database of Hamilton places, and the idea is to help us move towards a circular economy. So whether that's places that can fix things, or you can donate them, or they can be recycled, to kind of just help us to have a hub to figure out where we can get something or repair
Right.
something, and just move towards that goal.
yeah, the circular economy there is really important, that we're in Hamilton, that we're doing more to promote that and get everyone to share what they have and share it with each other, and instead of throwing it out.
This is all really, really cool stuff, and it's great to see. Can I ask how old you are?
I'm 16.
Oh my goodness. And you're very, very environmentally conscious. So there must be, Liesl, is there a tie-in directly with the schools? Are the high schools in Hamilton aware of the Green Venture Project?
Yeah, so we love having co-op students at Green Venture.
Oh, very cool.
Like we love to be able to have them. We actually, Liam is one of our high school co-op students right now. We have 3 at the moment. Over the last little while, we've typically had somewhere between 3 or 4 co-op students. And so we love to be able to have them supporting us on staff, just to be able to get that youth perspective. And it's really, really great. So we are connected with some like high school guidance counselors and stuff, and we do try to post that. But I mean, any high school students out there who are looking for co-op opportunities, like we love to be able to come alongside you and help you kind of come into that whole climate journey. But again, just having youth be a part of it is really important to us,
Yes,
which is why we had Liam highlight some of those youth opportunities, because youth really have a specific,
They're
and
the
important-
future, man.
Exactly. And we really we love being able to work with youth who care about the planet and want to be invested in climate action, and just like being able to move us forward in a really good direction.
And to recap, media-wise, how can people get information on everything we talked about tonight, plus anything up and coming with Green Ventures? What's the digits for the websites?
Yeah, so check Green Venture, search up Green Venture on a web browser, I guess. Pretty self-explanatory. Check out the website. We have an About Us page. We have an upcoming events page that you can check stuff out on. We have Instagram, both youth Instagram and the staff run Instagram. We're on pretty much any social platform at Green Venture. And you can also email us at coop@greenventure.ca, and you'll get right through to me.
Hey, very good. Stick with this, Liam. Is there a broadcasting program at your high school?
There is, yeah. I actually do the morning announcements.
Oh,
so.
okay. There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
He's a natural. Liam here. Liam Weiner.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Liesl Night Messenger.
Liesl Night Messenger. Okay, guys, thanks so much for being here today, for taking the time to come down to the Radio Shack. And as you know, or maybe Liam doesn't know, before you go, what song would you like to hear?
I'd love to hear any Tragically Hip.
Anything by Tragic? Oh,
right on.
No, unfortunately, we don't play Tragically Hip here on Inclusive Radio.
You don't?
I'm kidding.
All right. What about Pink Floyd?
Oh, well, then time restraints, right? No, Tragically Hip. You got it, okay?
Alrighty.
And Liesl?
Oh no, I thought you were just gonna ask Liam.
No.
I don't have anything prepared. I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. She didn't come prepared. I'll cut this
I
out.
told you last time I prepared.
Yeah. All right, so we got the one song. I'll edit that out.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, guys, thanks again.
Salut, ici Joran et vous écoutez la radio inclusive.
Des arbres se penchent, c'est plus fort que tout. Accroché aux branches, l'air me semble encore trop doux. Dans l'herbe écrasée, à compter mes regrets, allumé, craqué et tout part en fumée pendant que les champs brûlent. J'attends que mes larmes viennent et quand la peine ondule, que jamais rien ne m'atteint. Ce soir-là, on s'est embrassés sans se parler. Autour de nous, le monde aurait pu s'écrouler. Les yeux cernés de poussière dans les cheveux. Au long de mes jambes, la caresse du feu pendant que les champs brûlent. J'attends que mes larmes viennent et quand la peine ondule, que jamais rien ne Les yeux cernés de poussière dans les cheveux. Au long de mes jambes, la caresse du feu pendant que les champs brûlent. J'attends que mes larmes viennent et quand la peine ondule, que jamais rien ne m'atteint pendant que les champs brûlent. J'attends que mes larmes viennent et quand la peine ondule, que jamais rien ne m'atteint.
Ma jolie, how do you do? Mon nom est Jean-Guy Thibault-Ledoux. I come from east of Gatineau. My name is Jean-Guy, ma jolie. J'ai une maison à la fontaine where we can live if you marry me. Une belle maison à la fontaine where we will live, you and me. Oh, Louise, oh, ma jolie Louise. Tous les matins au soleil, I will work till the work is done. Tous les matins au soleil, I did work till the work was done. And one day, the foreman said, Jean-Guy, we must let you go. Et puis mon nom, il est pas bon at the mill anymore. Oh, Louise, I'm losing my head, I'm losing my head. My kids are small, 4 and 3. Et la bouteille, she's mon amie. I drink the rum till I can't see. It hides the shame Louise does not see. The carousel turns in my head, and I can't hide. Oh no, 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 no. And the rage turned in my head. And Louise, I struck her down, down on the ground. I'm losing my mind, I'm losing my mind. En septembre 63, kids are gone and so is Louise. Ontario did go near la ville de Toronto. Now my tears, they roll down tous les jours. And I remember the days and the promises that we made. Oh, Louise, my jolie Louise, my jolie Louise.
You're listening to Inclusive Radio.
Okay, today we're here with Andrew Ong from Rigel. How you doing, Andrew?
I'm doing good, Dan. Thanks for that. Glad to be back here in Inclusive Radio.
Thanks, man. Thanks. It's good to have you back. It's been a little bit. So there's some announcements you want to make about the day programming and events at Rigel that are coming up?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, like I want to plug some events that we're having.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, so we have actually this coming weekend, this Saturday, December the 2nd, is our Christmas holiday market. It's 220 Cranbrook Drive at the back in the gym, where you're gonna see like a lot of craft and arts that was handmade by our CPS elves, right?
Oh yeah, okay.
And it's kind of unique because you won't see this in the market. You know, it's not mass producing. They're not mass producing it, so you can actually find an item that you like, and it's unique.
It's very unique.
Very unique.
It's a one-off too. There's not two alike.
No.
Like snowflakes.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. All right.
And that's December 2nd, this Saturday of 10 to 2.
December 2nd, 10 to 2 at Rigel in the
Rigel.
back of the head office there.
That's right. And then after that, we have on December 14, a candlelight service.
Right.
We haven't had this for the past 3 years because of the pandemic.
Right, right.
And we were just doing it virtual for the past year, so it was kind of different. But this year, we're back to the in-person one.
Okay.
And thanks to Alicia that she made this happen.
Right.
And this is going to be on the December 14th, 6:30 night.
Okay.
It's on Wednesday evening. And the place is the Chidok Presbyterian Church.
Chidok Presbyterian Church,
Yeah,
Wednesday?
Wednesday, December the 14th.
December 14th.
It's on 865 Mohawk Road. Is it west, I think? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think it is west.
Okay, so that's December 14th. And then after that, we have Christmas movie night.
Okay.
It was made possible by, our CPS elves, namely Tracy and Megan, right?
All right.
And this is happening on December 23rd.
Okay.
6 to 8.
All right.
6 to 8 p.m. It's free.
It's free? Now, do people have to pre-register or do they just show up?
They just show up at the door.
Oh, very cool.
Right.
Very, very cool. All right.
And then our last event for this year is the New Year's Eve dance. So this one is in person again.
Right.
And it's from 6 to 9, December 31st, Saturday. But there's going to be a $5 charge. You can pay at the door.
Sure. All right.
And, it's going to be a blast because we had this before the pandemic, and it's really fun.
Now, again, no registration, pre-registration required? Okay, right on.
No registration fee, so they even have this countdown for New Year's Eve,
Okay, so on the theme of Christmas and what have you, will you play a Christmas tune for us today?
Sure, yeah, we will. Yeah,
okay, we'll be right back with Andrew Ong playing what song? It'll be a surprise, people. It's going to be a surprise.
Okay.
All
right. Thanks for having me, Dan.
Oh, anytime, buddy. You know that.
Okay. Here you go. Have
yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, God and near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together. If the fates allow, hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, God and near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together. If the fates allow, hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
You're listening to Inclusive Radio.
Thanks for tuning in.